In this video, I'm gonna tell you which plan you should use for your business, B2B or B2C. Howdy everybody, welcome to my channel. As I said, in this video, I'm gonna tell you which plan you should use for your business, product, or services. But if you don't know what is B2B and B2C, I will tell you what exactly they mean. But if you already knew that what is B2B and B2C, just skip this part. B2B is a plan for business giving product or services to other businesses, like business to business, like Intel company or Boeing or Nvidia, because I know you can't go and buy your graphic card from Nvidia, but most of the time Nvidia working with other computer and laptop companies. So it's mostly is B2B. Let me give you a more simple example. If you are a web developer and you're working with some online shops or newsletter websites, or on YouTube, if you are an editor, if you are a video creator and you're working with YouTubers, your business is like B2B. Because, yeah, of course, there are also small businesses, because a YouTuber considered always as a business. On the other hand, B2C is business to consumer. Also, you can say customer or client, but consumer is the best definition of it, because also businesses can be customers, but consumer means ordinary people that use it. Businesses like Coca-Cola, McDonald's, Burger King, they are all using B2C plan. But for simple example, you can consider, your own small supermarket as a B2C business. Like you're selling directly to normal people. So now let's find out which one is better for you and your business. Let's go. Okay, let's just get started with cleaning this. Actually, I couldn't find my cleaner, but yeah, let's use this. Okay, I'm gonna draw 3 columns, right? Like this. 1 and 2. So B2B and B2C. Now here in this column, I'm gonna write the features that you should pay attention to that. And then based on that, I'm gonna tell you which plan would be better for your business, B2B or B2C. Okay, number 1, usage. If your product or services has no usage for ordinary people, you should use B2B methods. Let me give you some examples. For example, why should I have my own online website? Yeah, I'm not talking about blogging and stuff like this. I'm talking about, for example, e-commerce website. Who cares about that? I'm not gonna sell anything on it. Or why should I have train? Like the train factory, like I'm not the target for train factory. I'm not the target for phone CPU or even little small ICs. There's no usage for me for little ICs. Or for example, your services is business coaching. Why you should just consider consumer, That makes no sense, because you're business coach and you should coach businesses. Yeah, that's quite simple. But if normal people and consumers can use your product or services like McDonald's or like Burger King's or like Coca-Cola, I'm not gonna give you some big companies example. I'm telling about you, for example, you have your own supermarket and you should work with consumers. You should work with at the end of the process, like here's factory and here's the consumer. You should work with them. Yeah, I know it was just simple. So busy. Yeah, forgive me for my bad handwriting. Or consumers. Just pay attention to this. So usage for businesses or consumers. Number 2, price. First, you should consider this. Then you should consider the price. If your product or service has very, very expensive price, I'm not talking about Rolls-Royce or stuff like this. I'm talking about, for example, imagine Elon Musk on SpaceX company focus on selling to normal clients. One space rocket costs many $1 million, which I don't know what is the price exactly, but why should they consider normal clients? So on the other hand, price is always matter. If your product or service has like medium price, from like low prices until medium price, and your service is like cleaning service, you should consider consumers. Or even if your product or services are high value and high price, like Rolls-Royce, like gym, like you're selling jewelry, you can also focus on consumers. However, you can also work with some B2B clients, but I will tell you how exactly do it in this video later. But in fact, in the future, maybe we can open up another plan, another branch for this, because B2B and B2C is very general, but maybe someday we can open up something like B2LC, like business to luxury consumers, or even B2, I don't know, RC, business to rich consumers. Yeah, there's no concept like this on the internet. I just made it by myself. But sometimes you can focus on this also, because if you want to sell your products or your target audience are rich people, you can also use this. Maybe I'm gonna create a video about this and explain more about how to sell to rich people. But for now, let's finish number 2. Price. Too high, low to high, like Rolls-Royce and I don't know, like supermarket. Number 3 is deep relationship. Okay, if you want to have very deep relationship, but you want to have less clients, use B2B method, because you have enough time to talk to every single of them, because there are not 8 billion businesses in the world, but there are 8 billion people in the world. So if you want to have deep relationship and less calls or giving like less services, less product with the same amount of money to your clients, use B2B. But if you don't want to have very deep relationship with your clients, you want to have like shallow relationship but vast and give your product and service to majority of the people, use B2C. Maybe some marketing methods can't work for them, like sending text message to, I don't know, 10,000 people. Definitely it's hard, but sending text message and say congratulations for their birthday for business owners would be much easier than that. So deep relationship, like shallow and vast. Okay, so number 4, consultative. Okay, let me add this: number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. Consultative. If you like to consult people, you should choose first one, because mostly when you want to sell your products or services to businesses, you cannot just sell them directly. You should first find their problem, then give consultation to them, and then fix it with offering your product or services. Of course, you should consult people here also, but it's not too strong consult, because for example, you have a supermarket and the clients are coming to you, and you don't need to start talking about, I don't know, comparing 2 cheese for 2 hours. It's like cheese. Yeah, you can just say, okay, I guess this one is better than that one. You can choose that one. This is the maximum consult that you can give to people in supermarkets. Or even imagine you have a restaurant, and when people ask you, okay, what you offer for it, you can just offer them some, yeah, soup, this is our special dish, and stuff like this. But in B2B, for example, you want to imagine one business coming to you and asking like, I want to build a website for my business. So you need to talk to them, you need to ask them what you're gonna do with websites, which part you want to add to your website, how it could be like the design and stuff like this. So it takes much longer than that, but definitely you will earn more here with less effort if you are expert, or as I said, as a business coach, or marketing agency, they're coming and asking you, and you should first ask them, then consult them, then explain them what will happen to their business if you can do better marketing on them. It takes much time than this. But if you like to consult people, and also if your product or services are related to being consultative and related to businesses, you should choose this one. So, deep consultation, shallow consultation. Number 5, distribution or shipping. Imagine you have a distribution company and you're working with restaurants or supermarkets. So you're just working with 20, 30, or 50 or 100 restaurants or supermarkets. So you don't have too much problem. Yeah, it has its own problem, but you don't have too much problem rather than sending your product to almost 10,000 people around the world. Of course, this one would be very hard, but on the other hand, profit margin in B2C is better than B2B. So also you can choose if you want to have less profit margin and also less shipping problems, use B2B. But if you don't care about shipping and stuff like this, but you want also like too much profit margin, use B2C. So low, high. If you like this video up to here, please don't forget to subscribe my channel and put that like button. Thank you. So for you friends that stayed up to here, I have a bonus tip. So number 6, B2C to B2B. Okay, when you should change your B2C business to B2B business. This is very important thing because if you have B2C and want to expand and you have enough experience, you should change it to B2B if you like these features for B2B. But when you should switch to B2B if you have B2C business already. Okay, let me give you an example. Imagine you have a restaurant and just waiting for normal consumers, but on the other hand, you can go and talk to some companies and about their lunch, and you can give them some discount and you can give them some cards for getting discount out of your restaurant. So it would be like if that company sent his clerk or employees to your restaurant, they're gonna have discounts. So in this method, you can also work with other businesses. But please, before everything, before trying that method, make sure that your product or services has enough and good quality. Because if you do it and then people and businesses don't like it, unfortunately, you should say goodbye to your business, you know? So make sure first improve the quality of your product or services, then connect to other businesses to also sell them your product or services. So if your business are actually, this one is different than this, its conclusion, something like that. If your business is mature enough, turn it to B2B. But if it's not, like brand new and the quality of your products are not too good, just stay here, and then when they get better, you can switch here. Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you think social media or platforms like YouTube, are they B2B or B2C? Reply to this question down in the comment below, and then we can discuss about it in the comments. Thank you so much for watching this video up to here. Also, for the next video, I'm gonna create a video about B2B lead generation. So now you can take a screenshot of this. Let me. I will suggest you these 2 videos about top mistakes and top wrong advice in marketing. Thank you so much and see you in the next video.